Hey kids, Felton here, and today I wanted to talk about turn signals.
Today on Felton Around, Felton discusses the nuances, proper usage, and history of the not-so-recent invention, the turn signal.
Since when could we afford a narrator?
Oh, you can't. We took it out of the craft services budget.
But my pecan sandies.
Felton Around presents turn signals and their uses.
Or how Felton wants to ram every car off the road.
Really? You want to call it that?
It's a working title.
Buick Motor Company was the first U.S. automaker to offer factory-installed flashing turn signals. Introduced in 1939 as a safety feature, the newfangled feature, advertised as the flashway directional signal, was operated from a switch on the new Handy Shift column-mounted shifter.
Now that we know a little bit of the history of the turn signal, let's just go a little bit further back in time, talk about hand signals. In the United States, there are three major hand signals for use with non-motor vehicles, such as bicycles, or for motor vehicles, mainly cars. Motorcycles have their own set of hand signals, but today we're going to focus on the car style. To help me with this demonstration, I would like to introduce my buddy, Mr. Disembodied Arm. Hey, buddy. Today I'm going to have you show each hand signal as I describe them to the audience. All hand signs when driving are done using the left hand. This is mainly because in the United States, the driver is located on the left-hand side of the car. The first hand signal we're going to cover is the right turn. The elbow is bent with the hand pointing directly up into the air. The second hand signal is for the left turn. You notice how the arm is extended all the way out and the elbow is not bent. And lastly, we have the stop hand sign. The elbow is bent with the hand pointing down towards the ground. Hold on, you're telling me there are actually more than 3 hand signs used in the United States? Like what? Show me. Whoa, mister, that was uncalled for. Your craft services privileges have been cut off. And moving on, the fourth and final hand sign is the stop hand sign. The elbow is bent with the hand pointing all the way to the ground. Let's move on to the proper usage of the automotive turn signal. Turn signals are super easy to use. The lever is located to the left side of the steering column. But it's plainly obvious that a major swath of the United States population does not know this or just plainly chooses to ignore it. No one is above the use of a turn signal. I don't care how expensive your car is or how much money you make. Use your frickin' turn signal. How about we take this back to basics? Every 15-year-old has experience with one of these. If you think you're a good driver, you're not. If you're a decent person, find a copy of the driver's manual for your state. Most, if not all, states and DC have them available in PDF format. I'll put a link in the description down below. You're welcome. Now you don't have any excuse to not look for it because I literally just did the work for you. Today we're going to be looking through my home state's driver's manual, Oregon. Now at this point, I'm literally going to be reading the turn signal section of the Oregon driver's manual to you. If you want to continue to be a dick, by all means, turn this video off. But be forewarned, if you turn the video off now, you are literally human trash, and I hate you. This is the Oregon Driver's Manual. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it's time to turn the page when you hear the chimes ring like this. Changing lanes. Your blind spot is the area around your vehicle that you cannot see from the driver's seat, even with the use of your mirrors. Avoid driving another driver's blind spot, if possible. Before changing lanes, check your side and rear view mirrors for traffic approaching you from behind. Then use your turn signal to let other drivers know you plan to change lanes. Check for other drivers who also may be moving into the same lane. Just before you begin moving into the other lane, quickly glance over your shoulder to the rear in the direction you want to move to check for any vehicles that may be in your blind spot. Turns and intersections. Turn signals. Turn signals are used to communicate with other drivers where you intend to go. You must signal before you turn, change lanes, or pull away from a curb. Before making such a move, be sure you can do so safely. Check traffic ahead, behind, and to the side. If your vehicle is moving in traffic, use your turn signal at least 100 feet before the turn or lane change. When you are parked at a curb and about to re-enter traffic, use a signal long enough to alert traffic that you are moving into the lane. Only use hand and arm signals in daylight and when you can clearly see people and vehicles at a distance of 1,000 feet. You must use turn signal lights at night or when visibility is poor. Hand and arm signals should not be used anytime you are driving a wide or long vehicle. Do not rely solely on the turn signal of another driver. A driver may signal to turn right and instead turn left, or may turn without signaling. Hey, I'd like to thank you guys for watching the video, and please subscribe and hit the like button. Also, there's that little bell, and you can totally push that little bell. It'll tell you when our new videos are up. We've got a lot of things in the works. Yeah, I'm still going to sit here talking until these things disappear, or until you just turn the video off. Yep, I'm still here. That's the thing that's happening.